I really don't think a lot of you have ever thought about what a society is really supposed to be, what the purpose of humans forming cities and countries and societies is supposed to actually do. Because y'all have just accepted the role of policing in this country. And we're seeing right now that in a situation where people have literally no choice, there is no way for them to go anywhere, to get any food. The bridges, the roads are gone. So they go to the store that they can't pay anything for because all the power's down and no one has cash anymore. And guess what's there? Cops. That's their role. That's what they're there for. They are not there to protect you. How is someone supposed to protect you from something that hasn't happened yet? Right? This isn't fucking Minority Report. Okay? So after something happens, you call them, they show up and they do what? They mill about, they do a little detective work or something, and they send like 50 of them to do that. I think that when we say we want police abolition, we're sloganeering or that everything would devolve. No, because everything is devolving right now, and they either help it devolve or they create conditions that are worse for the people. The government makes it so that they don't put any money into infrastructure. They don't put any money into roads, any money into mass transit systems, high-speed rail, any of that. They don't give us any of that, right? And when everything washes away, because of the bullshit world that they've created, well, there is something that they give us. They give us cops in front of the fucking stores. So you can't go in and get any food. So you have to sit there and starve while you wait for them to maybe send you what? A couple of dollars and some fucking old moldy MREs? Think about the wickedness of a country that is giving billions to do destruction all around the world, that is escalating that destruction as we speak. And when catastrophes happen on our own doorstep, inside our own country, basically nothing happens. And people are like, oh, no, they're doing something. It's just hard because there's no roads. Why are there no roads? Oh, there are no roads because they took money from fossil fuel industries and from car companies so that there is no rails. There's no high-speed rail. There's barely trains that go all across the country. There's no local mass transit. There's nothing. And it was made that way. Bet you also believe that when catastrophes happen, that people just start killing each other, when that's never ever what happens. Okay? Every time there's a catastrophe, the thing that happens is people band together. I've seen it so many times myself. And if you have been in a catastrophe, you've seen it too. Human nature is not this ugly, nasty, rapacious, and selfish thing until you create conditions where it has to be that way. You tell people that it's a dog-eat-dog world and the only way to get ahead is to beat someone else down. That's what they'll do. Because they have what? They have basically no choice. But in a disaster, when essentially everything gets down to the base nature of things, most of what happens, and of course there are outliers, of course there are bad people, whatever, but most of what happens is that everybody pulls together. And that is what we're supposed to be doing. That is the world that we live in and that we deserve, and that we are being blocked from by the current systems. Your fear of getting rid of the current systems is preventing us from imagining a better world, from just living on the planet that we live on. Okay, the world itself is abundant. It gives out food for free. All you got to do is take care of it. And then we have people who make everything worse, and they're in charge. And we let them be in charge, and we defend them. We continue to give them our money, our time, our energy, our affection. We have parasocial relationships with people like fucking Elon Musk. I am begging you to see that the disasters are going to keep happening, and the videos are going to keep getting closer and closer to your house until you're the one filming them. And only if you're lucky will there be power for you to send out the video so that someone can come and give you help. And you know who's going to come help you? It's not going to be the feds. It's going to be some other human being, some other person that you've been taught to be afraid of and to use the state as an intermediary because you can trust the state and not your fellow human beings. That's the world they've given us. We need to change that world. And that's all I'm going to say about that.